The story unfolds as everyone is shocked to hear grandfather from Garp's mouth. Garp relentlessly bombards their ship with cannons. In the past, a young Luffy aspired to be a pirate, a dream his grandfather despised. To steer Luffy away from piracy, Garp took him under his wing for training. Upon their return, they discover the cannons damaging their ship. Nami urges them to flee, but Luffy insists on confronting Garp. He orders Usopp to fire a cannon in retaliation, but their inexperience causes them to drop it. Garp demands their surrender, intending to capture them alive. Luffy adamantly refuses, and when Garp fires, Luffy inflates his stomach, deflecting the cannonball back. They seize this opportunity to escape, leaving Garp baffled and laughing at his own failure. Nami suggests they discuss their next steps with Luffy, who is deeply disheartened by the incident. Roronoa Zoro approaches him offering to talk about what happened, but Luffy declines. Luffy detects the tantalizing aroma of meat and soy sauce cooking nearby. Following his nose, they reach Bereti, a restaurant managed by Zeph. It's a challenge to secure a table at the renowned eatery. Luffy attempts to leverage his ambition of becoming the Pirate King for preferential treatment, but Zeph pays him no heed. Nami secures a table by paying handsomely. Meanwhile, Sanji works in the kitchen, but his unique dish is criticized. He is subsequently banned from the kitchen and relegated to the role of a waiter. Sanji takes this opportunity to impart life lessons to unruly customers. Luffy is impressed by Sanji's martial arts skills. As they prepare to leave, he recalls flirting with Nami aboard Garp's ship. As they journey on, they encounter difficulties, with the need for 2 days to repair the ship. Kobe suggests calling for reinforcements, but Garp declines, confident in his ability to handle the situation. In a conversation with Miwak, Garp discusses their contract with the fearsome swordsman. Kobe, hidden nearby, is conflicted about the alliance with pirates. At Bereti, Luffy indulges in delicious food. When Sanji presents the bill, Luffy signs it, intending to leave it as a debt. Zeph, furious with Luffy's disregard for payment, compels him to wash dishes to settle the debt. Nami expresses her concerns, worried about losing her freedom. To ease her mind, she orders a drink and inquires about the route to Konami Island. A mysterious man offers to escort her there, instructing her to prepare for a night departure. Kobe discusses Miwak and the Warlord of the Sea with Morgan. Their contract involves following Moraine's orders to maintain peace. Luffy narrates an inaccurate adventure story, entertaining Usopp, who eventually introduces Miwak to the crew. Luffy and Miwak agree to a duel at dawn. Nami protests, but Luffy insists. During their duel, Miwak's impressive swordsmanship overwhelms Roronoa Zoro, and Luffy watches in awe. After the fight, Miwak acknowledges Luffy's potential and chooses to let him live. Luffy helps Sanji, who has been relegated to dishwashing as punishment. Luffy learns of Sanji's dream to find the All Blue, a legendary sea with unique spices, to become the world's best chef. Sanji declines Luffy's invitation to join the crew, wishing to stay with Zeph. A hungry pirate arrives at Bereti, and Sanji, defying orders, prepares a meal for him. The grateful pirate recounts his captain's disastrous pursuit of One Piece, with numerous losses. He advises Luffy to abandon the idea if he wishes to survive. At the hotel, Nami and Roronoa Zoro bond over wine. Nami reveals her impoverished origins in Orangetown, while Roronoa Zoro mentions his friendship with Quina. Kobe accuses Garp of forming alliances with pirates, an illegal act. Garp explains that sometimes sacrifices must be made for world peace. In the middle of an exaggerated narrative about his adventures, Usopp encounters Miwak, who desires to meet Luffy. After introducing them, Miwak accepts Luffy's challenge. Nami orders a drink and learns about Konami Island. A mysterious man offers to take her there, urging her to prepare for a nighttime departure. Kobe confides in Morgan about Miwak and the alliance with the Warlord of the Sea. Luffy relays the tale of Sanji's cooking prowess to the crew. They recount the story of Zeph's past and the sacrifices he made. After 70 days, they run out of food, and Sanji's leg injury becomes severe. He contemplates taking the last food, even if it means sacrificing his friendship with Luffy. However, when he reaches the food, he discovers Luffy has already eaten his own leg to survive. With that act of selflessness, Sanji chooses to save Luffy over himself. This event cements their bond. In the hotel, Nami shares her experience with Roronoa Zoro. Luffy joins the conversation, and they reflect on their scattered crew. Kobe attempts to convince Garp to spare Luffy, but Garp's loyalty to the Navy stands firm. Garp decides to capture them and places them in cages. Kobe is taken aback by this sudden shift. On Bereti, Zeph confronts Sanji for cleaning the mess, urging him to embark on his own journey. Sanji chooses to join Luffy's crew, and they bid an emotional farewell. As Luffy and Roronoa Zoro reflect on their situation, They are determined to find Nami. They gather supplies and set out on their journey. Sanji also joins them, bringing his culinary talents to the crew.